The name says hidden house, but this house does not try to disappear. It does something more interesting. It draws attention from the street, creates curiosity, and hides its true scale behind green embankments, stone walls, and the natural slope of the site. Designed by Aslam Sham Architects in India, the house was born from a direct request. The residents wanted a striking house, something different, but one that would still work well for family life. The house has more than one entrance. The main entrance arrives near the public zone. The side entrance leads almost directly to the family center. This makes the house more practical in everyday life, even with so many level changes. The organization of the house follows its proximity to the street. At the front are the more public spaces, such as the formal living room and the prayer room. These areas are designed to receive visitors, closer to the entrance and more controlled. Seen from the street, it appears lower than it really is, almost like a house covered by green plains and protected by strong stone walls. The house is not hidden because it is invisible. It is hidden because it controls what it reveals. From the front, it reads as a lower and more restrained composition. From the rear courtyard, its three-story scale becomes much clearer. The arrival happens between large stone and granite walls. This path changes the sense of scale. You do not enter directly into an open room. First, you pass through a heavier, more controlled transition that separates the street from the inner life of the house. Then comes the center of the house, the family zone, and this is where it changes atmosphere. A koi pond lit from above organizes the main daily living spaces. Around it are the family room, the dining area, and the kitchen. The site was the real challenge. It drops sharply from the front to the back. Instead of forcing everything into a simple block, its design follows this slope and distributes the program across different levels. The slope stops being a problem. It becomes a strategy. The materiality reinforces this idea of weight and partial camouflage. The stone and granite walls create a robust base. The green embankments soften the built mass. Concrete and glass bring a more contemporary language, and the sloped roof with reddish tiles creates a connection to more traditional references from local architecture. This contrast is one of the most interesting parts of the house. It is modern, but it does not try to completely erase the familiar. It has concrete, glass, courtyards, and large volumes, but it also has stone, vegetation, and a ceramic roof. The house feels both heavy and green, exposed and hidden, contemporary and rooted in place. This internal pond is not just decoration. It works as the heart of the house. It brings in natural light, creates a pause, and helps turn a large multi-level house into a more connected place. Light is an important part of the strategy. The house seeks natural illumination throughout the day, but without allowing the harsher sun to enter directly. On the more critical facades, east and west, light is filtered by screens and control elements. This strategy makes sense in Kerala's climate. Opening too much could make the interiors hot and uncomfortable. Closing too little would make the house feel heavy. So here they worked with diffused light, shade, and layers. In total, the house is distributed across several levels, approximately 6 or 7, depending on how each half level is read. This complexity does not appear all at once. It is gradually revealed as you move through the house. As the site descends, the house begins to reveal its real dimension. Farther back are the private spaces, bedrooms, home theater, and the pool. Because this part is lower and farther from the street, it is much more protected from outside views. The strength of Hidden House lies in this tension between showing and hiding. The facade draws attention, but the real scale is disguised. The house uses the terrain as a partial mask, and it only reveals its depth when you understand the levels, the courtyards, and the relationship with the back of the lot. The most delicate point is that the external form is quite expressive. It depends on a strong image to create impact. For those who prefer quieter architecture, the facade may feel too theatrical. But this also responds to the residents' initial desire, a house that would not go unnoticed. In the end, the Hidden House is a house about revelation. First, it catches the eye from the street. Then, it hides its scale. Then, it reveals an interior organized through levels, light, stone, vegetation, and privacy. It does not disappear into the landscape. It uses the landscape as a mask and transforms a sloped site into a sequence of surprise, movement, and family life.